6 friends, Ava, Lily, Zara, Emma, Ryan, and Jay, had been planning their countryside escape for months. The villa, nestled in the hills and surrounded by thick woods, seemed like a dream. Rustic charm, no neighbors, and complete freedom. The first night was filled with laughter, music, and memories. They cooked together, played games, and stayed up late telling stories by the fireplace. The mood was light and carefree, until Zara decided to explore the basement. Just grabbing a bottle of wine, she called out as she descended the narrow wooden stairs. But she didn't come back for 15 minutes. Zara! Ava called, concerned. Zara finally returned, pale and quiet, holding no wine, only a strange, old key in her hand. There's a door down there, she whispered. It was locked, but this key was lying on the floor like it was waiting for me. Curiosity overruled caution. The group followed her into the basement. It was cold, the air thick with dust and mold. At the far end, hidden behind shelves of canned goods, was the door. Jay inserted the key. The lock clicked open. The room beyond was nothing like the rest of the house. The wallpaper was faded pink, scribbled with childlike drawings, smiling stick figures, suns, animals, all crossed out violently in red crayon. In the center stood a rusted crib, swaying slightly as if just touched. Then the room began to change. Ava gasped. The drawings turned into pages from her childhood diary, pages she had torn up and burned long ago. Lily saw her old ballet trophies shattered on the floor. Ryan's eyes widened as he saw a figure in the corner, his older brother, who had died when they were kids. Each of them saw something different. Each of them saw something they weren't ready to face. Zara screamed. It's rewriting everything. I don't remember this happening, but I feel like it did. The room was alive. Every time they entered, their memories shifted slightly. Emma started to forget how she and Ava became best friends. Jay called his sister by a different name. Zara stopped recognizing her reflection. They tried to leave the house. The car wouldn't start. Phones had no signal. Even the trees outside seemed to shift positions, confusing their sense of direction. Ryan, the skeptic, stayed in the room the longest, trying to understand its patterns. By the next morning, he didn't remember any of them. It's feeding on our past, Emma whispered. Taking what we know, changing who we are. Desperate, the group searched the house for clues. In the attic, Lily found a box of old photographs. One of the pictures showed 6 children standing outside the same house. But the faces had been scratched out, except for one. It was the same face they saw drawn all over the walls. Her name was Eliza, Lily read from the back of the photo. She lived here in 1971. Her parents locked her in that room when she started changing. She died in that crib. Eliza's spirit was lonely, forgotten, trapped, and now, she wanted them to stay with her forever. One by one, the friends began to lose themselves. Ava remembered Zara as her sister. Jay began writing in crayon, unable to form coherent sentences. Only Emma held onto her memories, barely. In a final act of courage, Emma set the room on fire. The walls screamed. The crib twisted and melted. The house shook. She dragged the others out, unconscious but breathing. When they woke up in the grass, the villa behind them was gone, replaced by ashes. None of them remembered the weekend. They only remembered fear, and the feeling of something watching from the trees. But Emma remembered everything, and sometimes, when she dreams, she still sees that room.